shoes too big for my feet. I'm blessed because God said I'm blessed. I'm blessed because the favor is on me.
Yes, Lord.
Hey! We find this also evident, I'm getting out of here. We find this also evident when Nehemiah goes back to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. The Bible said that Nehemiah said to the king, said, "O Lord the king, if I have found favor in your sight, allow me to go back and rebuild the walls." The king said, "You have found favor," and he gave him a letter to take to the keeper of the forest. And said, anything he need, give it to him. Let him pass through safely because he has found favor with the king. Now, because Nehemiah had favor on him, the Bible said there came three: Sanballat, Tobiah, and Geshem. Listen to me, believers of God. Whenever there is favor on your life, you better believe you're going to have a Sanballat, a Tobiah, and a Geshem. The Bible said that they came to Nehemiah and they said, "Oh, you come down and let us reason." The Bible said Nehemiah said, "Shall the work cease?" And the Bible said that they attempted to take him to the place called, "Oh no." Look at somebody and tell them, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. I know you want me to go back where I was, but oh, I will no longer live in Lodabar."
All right.
Hey! Told Pastor Collins that for a season I was preaching in Lodabar. Oh, come on, talk to me. See, that's when you know you're called. Because even in Lodabar, you got a word from God. You don't know when you're coming out of this thing, you're still crippled and you can't move. Can't pay your bills. Ain't nothing going right. You take one step forward, you probably did not fall back, but you still got a word. You're still showing up. You're still preaching. You're still singing. You're still prophesying. You're still praising. You're still worshiping in Lodabar. God prepares a table before me in Lodabar. Because it was in Lodabar that the king said.
All right now.
He said, "Is there any left of the house of Saul?"
All right. That's the word.
Anybody left
Come on now.
that I can release this to? I got a blessing in my power. But it ain't for all of us. Catch this. I got a blessing in my power that's not designed for those who are around me.
Jesus.
I got a blessing in my bosom that's not designed for all of those around me. This blessing is specifically designed for some man or woman who is in Lodabar. I need to release this blessing not to the one that's been praising in the temple, but to the one that's been praising from the jail cell, to the one that's been praising and blessing me. We ain't got nothing but rice and eggs to eat. Oh, come on, I can talk about it when I had nothing to eat but water and cake mix for a whole week. And I ate that, but I said, "God, I bless you, because a belly full is a belly full." You better talk to me in here. God said, "This blessing."
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
It's for those who were faithful in Lodabar.
Jesus.
Now catch this now. When Mephibosheth came out of Lodabar, he didn't get all high and pompous. He sat there with his crippled self, and the Bible said that the king said, "Nobody eats till he gets my portion. Sit him at the table. Sit him here and let him eat." Not only that, but cover him. The Bible said that Mephibosheth pulled up to the table, and if you understand how the king's table is draped, that there's a skirt that goes over the table, and when you sit up to the table, you can't see under the table.
Jesus.
And not only that, but when the king is at the table, his sword is with him.
Wow.
Now Mephibosheth had an issue under the table. Kelly said it was trapped in the closet, but Mephibosheth had it under the table. And the awesomeness about the king, and I'm getting out of here, is that because the king's sword remained at his right side, never gone, if anyone would have dared to look under the table at Mephibosheth's issue, off with their head. Y'all better hear this thing. God knows you got some issues.
Amen.
God knew you got some struggles. God knew you got some problems. He knew you had problems when he called you.
Right.
To be honest with you, if you ain't got no problems, God can't use you.
Amen.
God don't want no perfect folk.
I know that's right.
Thank you, Lord.
Thinking you have arrived. I told the church a couple weeks ago, I wear white collar, but I got some dark secrets.
Thank you, Lord.
If I was to tell you my testimony,
Amen.
shit.
Thank you, Jesus.
But see, the good thing about it is, he allows me to sit at the table,
Yes.
Amen.
and he covers my issue.
Thank you, Lord.
He covers my issue. God, he covers me. He that dwelleth in the secret place
Yes, Lord.
of the Most High God shall abide under the shadow.
Thank you, Almighty. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
I'm covered because I'm in the secret place. I'm covered because I'm in the secret place of God.
Amen.
Where's the secret place? I'm in the place called worship. The Zephyrtihim, or the Songs of Praises, or David's song is out of David's songbook of worship. While David was in the midst of being followed and chased down like a dog, David was in the midst. He knew that the one he once served and that he once was connected to, Saul, he knew that Saul the king now has it in for my demise. But David said, in the midst of my running from Saul, I'm going to keep on blessing you, God.
Yes.
Because I know you prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemy. I know you're going to bless me. Because I started off this book by saying, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way. Come on, talk to me. Hey, God. So God, I already know that you're going to bless me. I just got to keep praising you as I go through the process. Because as I'm going through the process, when it's all said and done, I will look back over my life and say, what an enjoyable and satisfying experience. You fed me, you clothed me, you kept me, you blessed me, you was with me, you loved me, you cared for me, you covered me, you comforted me. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I ain't gonna fear no evil, because I know you're with me. Your rod and staff, they covered me. I know they're covering me. I know you got me, God. I gotta go through this process, but I know you got me.
Yes, Lord.
Anybody here just glad that you know God got you? You going through some stuff, but you glad that God got you. You going through some issues, but you glad God got you. Because truth be told, if the person next to you really knew what you was going through, don't you listen, y'all don't really testify on Sunday. Y'all ain't gonna tell all your business on Sunday. Y'all come out the house with selective memory. Pastor say, come on and testify. You be sitting there and say, no, not that one. Not that one. No, okay, I got a good one. The Lord blessed me after I hurt my foot. Y'all think I'm joking?
Come on now.
I had to preach at a real big church in New York. Pastor Colin, and I'm up there, and we just in the spirit, we just shouting, woo, we giving God some glory. Time for testimony. That's why at my church in New York, I stopped testimony service. I told y'all don't know how to testify. Y'all get up here and try to preach a testimony. That old church mother got up. She said, I want you to give glory and honor to God, who is the head of my life. I want to thank God for Apostle Minor being here and for the absence of our apostle. And I just want to thank you because I knew that the man of God would come. And I